Hi everyone, welcome to Mobile Games. We're Make2 and this is a beginner's guide to Sims Freeplay.
We've been playing the mobile app The Sims Freeplay for a long time on our own channel. It's a great game where you can make families of little Sims, have them do lots of activities, and build your dream houses.
It's also a really complicated game with lots of different things going on, and we wanted to walk through some basic questions and also show our recommended ways to play.
Even experienced players get confused about the game sometimes, including us, so hopefully this video will help lots of players, new and old.
And we'll be doing more Sims Freeplay guides and tutorials in the future, including how to easily earn game currency for free, so stay tuned.
In this video, we've put together 17 hints and tips specifically about how quests and hobbies work in the game.
Tip number 1 is that when you first start playing, there's a really limited number of things your Sims can do, and also a limited number of house items you can get.
You unlock more stuff like clothes, furniture, abilities, and even house templates by completing quests and hobbies.
So if you haven't played much, don't worry if you see other players with things you can't find like basements or toddlers. Most likely you just haven't unlocked those things yet.
Each quest has a theme, and the goal for completing the quest is to unlock new actions or items related to that theme, such as having Sims get romantic, or having babies, or aging Sims, or building multi-story houses.
This brings us to our second tip. We recommend that you focus on completing quests and hobbies before building houses or buying loads of stuff. This is for several reasons which should become clear as we explain more in this video, but mostly it's because quests and hobbies take a lot of time, and a lot of them make you build things or buy things anyway.
Basically, quests and hobbies are expensive, but they give you lots of stuff you probably want, so be patient and finish as many of them as you can before you start blowing all your money on building your dream mansions and all of that.
Third tip, there are two types of quests, required and discovery. It's important to know the difference.
Required quests all come in a certain order, starting right from the beginning of the game. There are 26 required quests in total, beginning with the Breadwinner quest and ending with the Life Dreams and Legacies quest.
Each quest will have loads of tasks you'll need to complete, and each task will take a different amount of time, ranging from a few seconds to a whole day.
We call these 26 quests required because you basically have no choice about starting them. They come one after another, and as soon as you complete one required quest, the next one starts automatically.
Most quests and hobbies have optional time limits. If you finish fast enough, you unlock special bonus prizes.
For example, completing the toddler quest unlocks the ability to have toddlers, but if you also complete the quest in the time limit, your bonus prize is dress-up costumes for your toddlers. Super cute.
You normally can't get these special limited time prizes any other way, so if you want them, make sure you get the quests and hobbies done in time.
But occasionally, the game developers might bring a few prizes back for a special event or something, or they might sell them for real money as an in-app purchase. So if you missed out on something, stay on the lookout for those special sales.
The time limit for required quests starts as soon as the quest starts, and the quest starts automatically as soon as you finish whatever quest came before it. So if you don't get working right away, it'll be much harder to get the limited time prize.
To see the list of upcoming required quests, tap on the Active Tasks button on the bottom left of your screen. This brings up a list of all quests and tasks you're currently working on. Then, tap on the small number in green to see the required quests coming in the future.
The second type of quest is discovery quests. You can choose to start these whenever you want. They do not show up in the list of required quests.
They're called discovery quests because the player usually has to find out for themselves how they start. Most discovery quests begin by tapping a special thing in the park, although a few others begin in other parts of town.
Sometimes you'll get a pop-up in the game which will ask you to tap yes or no to go to that quest. That's your main signal that it's a discovery quest.
Some discovery quests take a lot of time and a ton of game currency, so it's important to remember that you do not have to start these quests if you're not ready. You can just tap no and they will stay there until you come back to them.
For example, if you want to build patios, balconies, or basements, all of these get unlocked once you complete discovery quests for them, but you don't have to do those quests until you're ready.
In fact, one of our strongest recommendations is don't start any discovery quests until you've finished all of the required quests. It's just too much work doing them at the same time.
For most quests, you'll need to reach a certain level first. Some quests require you to finish other quests so that the right things are unlocked. If you want more information about what to expect from quests and what you need for them, we have detailed walkthroughs of all the required quests and all of the discovery quests on our Make 2 channel.
You might have noticed that when you tap the active task button, you also have weekly tasks and social tasks. We're not going to cover those in this video, but stay tuned for more videos about them in the future.
Hobbies like quests are another way to win special prizes and items, as well as game currency like lifestyle points. Most hobbies get unlocked by quests.
There are different hobbies available for different ages of Sims, and each hobby will have at least one prize, sometimes more.
Make sure you have what you need to do a particular hobby. For many hobbies, you need to buy a certain item from the Promotions R Us store in town, or as we call it, the Career and Hobby store.
For example, to do the salsa dancing hobby, you would have to buy a jukebox from the store and put it in a house where 2 Sims can dance.
This is how you get to a hobby collection, by tapping on this tab with a football and chess piece, then on the hobby you want.
This is what a hobby collection looks like to begin with, before any Sim has started on it. And this is what a hobby collection looks like once it's been completed.
Each of these squares is an item which the Sim will win from doing one hobby action. The hobby items are random and they often repeat, so even though there are only 12 in this hobby collection, it could take your Sim a lot more than 12 tries to fill up the whole collection.
And you'll have to collect all of the items from the hobby to win one prize. You get the same chance of filling a square from doing the shortest hobby task as you could get from doing the longest, so it's usually best to do the shortest task so you can do it more times in a day.
Hobbies have multiple levels of experience. Your Sims won't be able to get items at the bottom of the collection until they've advanced to the right level.
For example, all of the squares marked with a higher level are kind of grayed out, meaning they're not unlocked yet. Once a Sim hits the required level, the squares will have a white background, meaning they're unlocked and will be available to fill when your Sim does a hobby action.
You only need one Sim to get to the highest level to unlock every square. Once that happens, it'll be unlocked for all Sims who can do the hobby, no matter what level they're at.
This is really helpful when you want to have multiple Sims doing a hobby, but not all of your Sims are at high levels.
It's usually easier to level up using longer hobby tasks, so as soon as you get one Sim to the highest level, we then recommend having as many Sims as possible doing the shorter hobby tasks over and over.
Also, once a hobby is fully unlocked, it stays unlocked, even if your high-level Sim changes to another hobby. Pretty useful.
For most hobbies, once you've completed the entire collection for the first time, you'll win a special prize. Remember, there can also be a bonus prize for finishing in a time limit, so many hobbies have more than one prize the first time through.
To see if there are more prizes, hit Reset Collection at the top, and you can then get started collecting items from the hobby again.
Once you collect all the possible prizes from the hobby, you can usually start earning lifestyle points, which are super useful in-game currency that can help you speed through tasks. Just hit Reset Collection again.
Pretty much all of the hobbies work this way. Eventually, they all start giving you LPs. Some even give simoleons and experience points.
In our next Beginner's Guide video, we'll show you our recommended ways for earning game currency efficiently. We'll talk about what hobbies to concentrate on and how to set up a house to earn them quickly and easily.
But for now, we hope this video has been helpful. Please let us know in the comments what you think, and please be sure to check out our main channel, Make 2, for more in-depth Sims Freeplay videos. Thanks for watching!
Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you check out the director's channel. Their link's down below. They're the one that made this sick video anyway. And also subscribe to MobileGames for more daily mobile gaming content.